How's it going, everyone? It is Hit It Hard Wednesday, so we're doing a HIIT workout. This is going to be a full body resistance workout that we're going to be doing at such a tempo that you also get a little bit of cardio adaptation, or a lot of cardio adaptation in there as well. So if you're one of those people that's pressed for time and you're trying to get a lot of work done efficiently in a small amount of time, this will be a good workout for you to get those gains in, as well as getting the cardio that you know you need. So the format for today is pretty simple. We have 5 different workouts, so 5 different stations essentially. In each one of those workouts, we're just gonna be doing 12 reps of them. Just keep it super simple for you guys. So as far as equipment that you're gonna need for this workout, I try to keep it super simple for you guys. You're just gonna need this steel mace right here. Here at the Rock Gym, we have a 10-pound mace and we have a 15-pound mace. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got the part with the weight on it in a underhanded position and an overhanded on the other side. So I'm going to squat, holding this out just enough so I'm not hitting my knees. And as I come up, I'm going to toss this weight in the air and switch my hands. Now as you're doing that at tempo, you want to try to kind of use the momentum of the squat to toss the weight in the air. You can't quite see this from that angle, but the more control you have over the weight, the straighter you should be able to keep your elbows. There's nothing wrong with this right here, but you want to slowly try to progress out where you keep your elbows locked out the entire time you're doing that exercise. So that is called a switch squat. Just count the individual squats as reps and just alternate the weight. You don't have to worry about how many times the weight's been on the other side as far as reps goes. Just count 12 squats. When you get 12 squats done, you're done with that exercise. Now we're going to move on to the rotating side row. So I'm here, I'm kind of in a half lunge position, so I'm not fully with my back leg parallel to the floor. It's just as if I was trying to like pull something, start a lawnmower maybe, you know, just in a nice, aggressive, strong position right here. I have both elbows locked out at my side. Now, I have the left side of my body is the side that I'm focusing on right now. So I'm going to row with my left arm here. And as I row, I'm going to rotate the mace 90 degrees. Just like that. So I don't know if you can maybe see better from there. But this hand is essentially going straight up and down the whole time. The only weird thing going on is that the wrist is rotating 90 degrees. So that should bring the mace from being parallel with your body to being perpendicular with your body. If you want to make it more challenging, you can increase the lever and you can scoot that weight out a little bit farther. So once you get 6 reps on that one side of your body, then you will switch to the other side. Get 6 reps over here. And you're done. The next exercise we're going to move into is a forward lunge with a front raise. It's going to be a pretty smooth transition because this exercise is pretty similar to the rotating side row. So I'm going to start holding the weight the same way with the steel mace over my head here. And as I do a front lunge here, I'm going to bring the mace down to that same starting position as the rotating side row. So I'm here with the mace overhead, going into my front lunge, and back. Now my arms were a little slow there. You want this mace to be in position at the bottom. There we go. At the same time that you get to the bottom of your lunge. You'll notice that I'm also keeping my elbows locked out and straight this whole time. That is for the purpose of activating the shoulders and back just a little more. So once you get 6 reps on the one side, obviously you'll move to the other side. Once you get 6 reps over here, you'll move on to the next exercise. So now we're going to do what I like to call kneeling torso rotation. So as you can see, I'm kneeling here. I'm going to start with the mace to my side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the mace up like a front raise, trying to keep it as parallel as possible, and I'm going to move it to the other side. I'm not going to be able to rotate a full 180 degrees. You might only have like 90 degrees available to you. That's okay. One of the benefits of this exercise, it'll also, over time, if you do it consistently, it'll help increase that range of motion as far as spinal rotation goes. So, also, try not to cheat. Sometimes I'll catch myself putting the bar underneath my forearm here. You want your wrists to really be doing all the work here. So if you can keep that gap in between your forearms, that's good. If the weight's too much, you can just, bring it in. Hopefully you don't have to bring it in so far that it's past your armpit though. Anyway, so it should look like this. I'll set it down, I'll switch my hands. I'll go to the other side. So basically I'm rotating this arm you're rotating towards. Eventually to keep going any further, you'll have to bend that elbow. I'm going as far as I can before I have to do that. So I'm picking it up, and then right about here, I can't rotate any further without bending my elbow. So I just set it down right there, switch my hands, get to about here without bending my elbow, set it down, switch my hands right there. So once from left to right is 1 rep. So you should land the weight on each side 6 times on each side for a total of 12 reps. And you can move on to the next exercise. So for the last exercise of the circuit, we're going to focus on activating the core a little bit, getting a little bit of spinal rotation in there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a kind of a combination of a cockroach or mason twist and the rotating side row. So I'm going to start sitting up with this elbow bent quite a lot and this elbow straight or locked out. So I'm going to try and keep my heels off the ground, trying to keep the steel mace parallel to the floor. And I'm going to lean back and I'm going to straighten out this elbow and bend this one, trying to reach the weight of the steel mace as close to my feet as possible. And come back, that's 1, 2, 3. After you get 6 of those, obviously, you will switch to the other side. This requires a fair bit of coordination. So if you have one side that's a little better than the other, it's nothing to be worried about. So you can see the main thing here is I'm just trying to rotate the steel mace as close to 180 degrees as I can, keeping it parallel with the floor as much as I can. And it's essentially acting as a counterweight to the body weight of my torso. So after you get 12 reps of that, you'll be done with the circuit, and then you'll be ready for another round. All right, guys, so that is it for Hit It Hard Wednesday. Hope you have a lot of fun with the steel mace. This is one of my favorite modalities to use, so hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. If you have any questions about the workout, leave a comment, email me, or message me directly on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. If you have any exercises you'd like to see in the WOD, I would love to hear all your ideas. If you'd like to be on the WOD sometime, I would love to have you. With that said, tomorrow is Contact Strength Thursday, and I'll see you guys then for another WOD vlog.